Needed someone to kind of slow it down so Scrap could be God. But yes, he's been doing that against lesser teams. Will he be punished for that same up at play here? Granted, historically, Scrap has basically been able to go and gun whoever the hell he wants, but this is going to be a little bit tougher of a test. The Scrap is going to be getting his early, but getting the time will be Mercules inside.
And there is one more thing to add to this, right? We have had this matchup already. LA Thieves did lose the Kenny versus OpTic effect,
That's
right?
true.
Which was like automatic W's, it felt like. But that was during stage one, sort of like we felt like it was going to be the turnaround for LA Thieves,
100%.
right? Ken starts to go off. They beat OpTic. So, I don't know. Maybe you lose that guy. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, it's been a thing. It was Octane for a while. It was Kenny. It's just
them together.
Draza, like, yeah, true. They're just guys that, for whatever reason, upgrade when they play against OpTic. But yeah, maybe you lose that. But we'll see with Mr. Assist himself if Neum can help lead these guys to victory. So far, it's really just the Scrap show. But as we get ready for the P2, it'll be OpTic Texas with the roto and the setup, but they'll lose a player here early. The pressure, though, hasn't gotten forward too far, so Dashy able to win his one-on-one. Here you go, the big fights. This Shotzzy lurks inside.
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting one for OpTic just because, like, you're 4-2 on hardpoints throughout this stage, and this is the map you've lost twice, right? The desk kind of talked about they've been playing a lot of Scar Hardpoint. They're 4-0 there. So LA Thieves, you get them on a 10 where they have lost a couple of maps throughout this stage, so an opening in this map number 1.
Trying to catch him in map 1 and see what you can do after that. Day we thought we filled with game 5s, and then we had 2 quick 3-0s for the last 2. I'm hoping this one delivers on the expectation. Again, I don't think there's much pressure on OpTic. Right? Okay, Neum. All right, well, there's 5 straight for him. Little playmaking ability out of him as you get Joe excited. We'll see what he can take behind this streak, but yeah, not much pressure on OpTic. I mean, if you've been watching the scrims at all, you're still streaming them. They've been,
everybody.
I mean, outside of, I think you said the Koi one was like pretty close, but
yeah, I mean, they still like it might have been a 5-3 or a 6-2, but yeah, I mean, Paris they've 8-0'd. Like,
yeah, people aren't winning maps again.
No, singular maps. It is disgusting.
But you know, one of the things for them last year, it really was trying to get sort of your play-in scrims into your play-in matches. Something they really struggle with. Damon talked about it a lot. Not really been as much of an issue this year, but they've been playing that lights out. Difficult to maybe beat that lights out in the online matches, but for the most part, not tested. G2 get them to a game 5, but they reverse sweep. We've seen the resilience out of this OpTic team. Mercules, clutch after clutch after clutch. He's been insane, but tight one here early. As despite the fact you have players here from Thieves, it's time going to OpTic Texas. And with the final couple seconds tricking away, we'll keep an eye on the spawners as they'll be taking routes to get set up for next. Dashy loses everybody. Dashy puts everybody down. He'll close it out with a triple. Now let's see how the spawns pop up.
Yeah, no, Shotzzy, he is the man in the position, right? Just Neum is the first guy on rotation for LA Thieves. I thought you were going to have a one-on-one go down, but well, he's going to take a different route, but he does win one. So immediate pressure. Hydra's going on a full fight. This might be an early break. And some signs that we saw in stage 1 from Shotzzy, right? Very slow starts in hardpoint. We're getting another one here. But the fact is you're only down 10.
Yeah, no, he has been improving, obviously, since like that first qualifier.
Yeah, well, I got too. I talked about it.
Yeah, there you go. Right into a double. But yeah, no, players that play his play style struggled early, have been trying to find out how this game plays out, when they can take risk, when you have to group up and hit it. And what is a great break for Thieves is an instantaneous break back for OpTic.
No, yeah, I was going to say, if you're Thieves, you want that back, because that was such a clean 4-dead. You cannot allow that to happen. Yeah, OpTic just gets right back into it. And well, it was on the backs of Shotzzy, finding the first 2 to give them that lead.
So through our first set, what, about 20 points separating our squads. OpTic will take advantage. They'll go 3 dead right as the second P1 starts. Spawns will end up split here. You'll still have Hook on one side. The other 3 going to be spawning out towards our next hard point. OpTic looking to get something rolling after the bounce back on our last hard point. Let's see what they can do here in the second set of rotations. We go to a listen-in with Texas.
2. I need time.
Close up, Heady.
One probably push up.
I'm broken.
Down this.
He's gonna be close to our left Heady, bro.
Yeah, he's close to our Heady, weak, easy. One guy's our Heady.
One jump out the window. He's on top, super weak.
One guy's our close Heady.
Left side top, challenge off.
Make sure we hold these spawns.
He's like under broken already.
Left side top, broken.
Obvi still lobby.
They're gonna push through.
Yeah, they're on me.
We should flip.
They're on me.
Okay,
Another one here. Yeah, no, one shot of easy.
I'm going for now.
No, they're through though. There's someone through. Someone's through. Someone's through. I spawned out. They're in the back. They are in the back. 100%.
Let me P2.
I spawned Dojo. A couple spawn front new.
I don't know, Ernie.
Starter now. Oh, he's funny on one shot.
I think we're
Spawn jets,
maybe missing one.
Funny. The two, one more.
Lobby dead.
Close. Another guy.
Three. I'm clear. They're gonna spawn close around on me.
They're gonna shoot
Pillar dead. I'm on HP. I'm on HP.
Down this?
I found one close. I'm nading.
I think he's out. He's in it.
He's shot me. Dropped it. Nade.
That's good.
Oh,
One more front.
Outer, dead.
On time. Super weak. Dead.
Nice.
More front. Close
Block
front.
house spawn. Block house spawn.
Outer, not weak.
I have your front.
Outer. Close from that.
He's back. I have your home
He's back on. Other guy's close enter. Close
Another
enter.
one. Two in there. One shot.
Yeah, he's outer. Still he's on.
Close right. Absolute close right, Hydra. All good.
Yeah, he pushed out lobby, bro. Or he's just ironing lobby.
No, no,
We should play new. Let's go new. Yep. Maybe first guy con.
Pretty sure we're just gone.
Yo, they're on me. I hear it. He's Dojo.
I think they're both Dojo.
I hear Dojo.
Yeah, they're spawning.
A glimpse at the OpTic comms. Let's hear the other side now for Thieves.
I'm going camp. No. Y'all see up the camp.
Three close dojo.
Yeah, one down.
One stone.
Nice, that's two. Nice, three. Missing Kyler. Nice. Four. I spawned mid. Yo, key right back.
Yo, already outer Dojo. And
He wrapped outer.
one shot outer Dojo. Outer.
Spawn cams.
Nothing man.
He's outer.
Every outer. Try to stay down. Yo, outer. Outer. One shot. Three.
On the tree dead.
Last in front. Missing Ant. He's mid.
Yeah, no, that might be him.
Dojo, Tyler.
I need your outer Doge.
Tyler weak Dojo. There's two.
I'm helping.
Every mid.
Thunder Dojo. Enter. Another. One bullet. One's absolute. They're both one shot. Nice. Yeah. I'm saying Dojo.
Bump through this.
I'm going
Go top blue and just out over me.
I'm going
I'm
mid.
gonna take my time right, okay?
Yeah, right chop.
I don't see him bottom map.
Weak.
Nice, I got it.
Just wait.
You want one?
I'm only trying.
One shot.
What's that do?
Deep in the back. Deep back. Back door. One on you.
Back left on me.
Yeah, one's gonna be.
Funny with Chami Dojo.
One's gonna be.
Dragon on me. And Dragon on me.
Which place back?
One's bottom map.
Come matter with me.
Hold map.
Outer skin me dead. He's skin dead.
Right chop. On the back.
On the back, Eddie. Brandon.
One shot on me.
Help center. I don't see him enter.
Both weak in the back.
I don't see him enter. I'm just holding enter.
Nice, this one.
Everybody stop on.
I'll tell you what, you're an aspiring amateur player. Watch the beginning of that listen-in with Neum. That was spectacular in my eyes. Calling names, calling who's last up, calling out where he's spawning, calling how many are left in different situations. Like, I thought that was probably my biggest concern with replacing Kenny. Yes, Kenny wasn't maybe playing well individually at times, but like, he at least reads the map well and comms well. Neum was terrific there.
No, especially versus team, right? We kind of always talk about you have to keep Shotzi in front of you, know his position, where is he going to be, and you heard it right away. That allowed Hydra to watch the pinch. That's where Shotzi ended up being. And well, the first three hills throughout that rotation or throughout that set were awesome for LA Thieves, and now they're up 40.
Yeah, that's why I kind of thought Kenny was going to be this team, or like kind of like Ghosty was the OpTic years ago. Like, listen, you got boys to fry. Calm as well as you can. Set them up to take over. And listen, he's having a solid map himself, but I like that a lot. Like, take the thinking out of it sometimes. Just get Hydra pointed the right way and let him gun people. Up over the 200 point mark, go Thieves. You thought this was one they could certainly steal at the opening of the series. Not been a strong one for OpTic. We're going to watch the route right now from Hydra. He's going to get in behind, and we'll see how much he's needed. I thought he was going to have a freebie, but the snap there for Dashy. That's the second time we've seen the team fall around him, and then Dashy zaps everybody.
Well, I mean, I thought we were waiting for the spawn out from Shotzi, right? He spawns out. He was going to be behind him. Maybe if you're Dashy, just back down for a second. He did not need to. Beams 3, but this is going to be a massive rotation. Because if you win this P2, it's a chance to win the game. You can see Hydra starting to fly on the back. Shotzi's going to spawn out. It's just a 4 versus 3 for Thieves. I think they know this. That's why they're going forward. OpTic, though, holding the line.
And this is all in the back of Dashy's triple. If Dashy doesn't get those 3,
Correct.
Thieves push through and have P2 spawns.
Yep.
Like, that triple is insane. Yes, it's still a bit messy here. You had to win some big fights to get it clean. But they're able to do that. Abizi off the map after Shotzi drops. They're still holding the front line, the comeback alive, and well, down 40 now. Is OpTic are surging. But if they get this done, just look at that Dashy moment mid-map. Unfortunately, everybody falling. It's all going to be on Shotzi now, and you still got a healthy 25 seconds remaining here. One is going to spawn out, though. I thought the opportunity for Thieves to pin them in the back, but it is splits.
Yeah, a couple of weird splits. The key, though, is there's only 20 seconds left, and, well, they're going to find both of those kills. They want all of this scrap time. Put them within 5 of winning map number 1.
I was saying it was a big 20. Like,
yeah. Shotzi doing a pretty good job of bringing that slow start back, but really it's just the outside. It's the talent. It's Scrap again. You look up, the guy's got 50 plus engagements, plus 10, almost 90 seconds on the hill. He's doing what he has done throughout this stage.
Yeah, I don't know if a main AR is what you really want to call him. I mean, he is. Only equivalent I think of is like Formal and how he played, how aggressive he played, or like Krem6 when he switched. Not as efficient, but he played with the same pace, that's for sure. Scrap, having a map. Team, still in control. Need 10 more seconds here to close it out, but don't count out OpTic yet. We've seen some insane closing moments this year. Maybe a chance for another here. BZ tries to get through. His streak comes to an end. Scrap able to connect onto a nade. Shotzi's double keeps them out of the point, though. You don't want to give a single second to Thieves here, considering the point mark they're on.
Yeah, I'd say you hold the line again, right? I mean, if BZ gets that first one, it was great patience from him. You had the numbers. But yeah, Shotzi's double. Now it's about this rotation. Mercury's already going to be here. Checking his corners, wins the first gunfight. OpTic's going to be in a spot to win here at P4.
Chance to do it. Thieves held it 242 for the last 90 or so seconds.
Watch out,
Texas,
BZ.
here we go. A BZ number 3 on your map. He's going to be taken around on one side of it, waiting, I believe, for Scrap to get in the action, and then he's going to go. Scrap joins the party. Hydra gets a pick. Now a BZ is going to go. What will a BZ find on the other side? He's at least going to be able to get one. We'll see if he gets traded out. Crazy gunfight on the point goes to Scrap. They bust on through. The timing is perfect. The patience is there. And that break seals it for Thieves. You were a team player. No, wait, remember, Ant's Ghost Champs, though, was actually. I think he had like a 1-5 or something.
Probably.
He had something insane. To old Mercules. We go with Dashy. Slow to start us off. Well, that was nearly...
I'm nervous. Normally, he doesn't even do those kinds of things.
No, he's the movement king, not the smash my forehead on something and fall off the map king. First blood, barely. It turns into 2. Hoog actually finishes it, but the 2-pronged attack, calling it. Oh, went over your head. Sorry, we're hooping. All on Hydra now.
Yeah, I mean, that just starts. It's a very slow round, and LAD's had no info, so I think they panicked a little bit. Try to take
time shots he can find an opening for without taking a gunfight. That guy's gonna feast. 2 in the opening round. Now we'll see what the offense looks like for Thieves. Working their way towards B. You've got 3 here for OpTic, and Shotzi with another blood.
And I mean, Hydra just can't see anything, but it seems like they can see him.
Sure can.
Smokes can be a little bit tricky at times, and that time it ends up catching Hydra. So what was a great offense is followed up by what seems to be a great defense, but Neum does make this a little bit interesting.
He'll be ripped out of it. A BZ now. Can he walk away with the 1 versus 3? Good thing for Thieves. You got a lot of people capable of pulling this type of stuff off. But
yeah, but you see the way OpTic's playing this, right? I mean, if he plants B, we're just going to retake it. We don't mind this. We're not going to give him anything. Just don't give him the A plant. They have that locked down. Shotzi has the full pinch. He's going to run into that pre-aim.
He just got spotted.
No, I don't think he did, because I think Shotzi just went in between the generators, so
I'm pretty sure
a little bit awkward.
I thought he spotted the way he reacted, but
no, I think he got really awkward with the timing. So instead of catching Shotzi, he has time to plant.
Yeah, but we'll see if he can get it off and get safe, or even have a gunfight here, because Hook's going to peek, and Hook will deliver. So basically, Shotzi kind of sacrificed himself to win the round. But that was an awkward sequence. I thought he spotted him just the way he.
No, as soon as he
reacted,
moved, he went behind the generators and a BZ cross. So just some unlucky timing there for Shotzi, but it all works out.
Find a first blood would probably help.
It's normally a good start.
You said got a little antsy maybe in that round 1. Aggressive. In this round 3 defense, they've gotten 2 up to kind of mid-connector. Got a lot of information over towards B. They're going to go. It's do they get caught, or do the timing works in their favor? Shotzi just hopping around like a jackrabbit. He's going to drop. Dashy able to get 1, but the aggression for Thieves pays off. You go 2 for 1.
Yeah, so he just takes that risk. His Scrap is sniping over him. But Mercules is going to spot 1. Don't know if he's going to know 2 is back there. But he's pretty much just saying, all right, run at me. I saw you all the way through. Scrap's on an island. But they're playing for the players on the pinch, so this is pretty much a 2 versus 2 all the way back here. But that is the issue. You think it's one, maybe you don't expect both back here.
I was going to say, as long as Mercules is alive, this is a winnable round. But he's now gone. We'll see if Hook can be the nuke and somehow walk away with something, but time against him.
Now, do you play your life? You're pretty close to a Hellstorm. Do you just play your life? You have a plan as well? You're 3/4 of the way to the streak. Seems to be the call.
Yeah, it's looking that way. We'll see. I realized how close he was till you called that.
I feel like he should, but he's going hunting.
Oh, he's going for it.
Okay. Surprise.
Oh, imagine they just lined up. It wouldn't have mattered, but yeah, no, I did.
Maybe that is a discussion, isn't just. I just feel like at that point you might as well just play your life, right? It's a 1-on-3, just so difficult to win that round. Might as well just, who knows, maybe find a Hellstorm. And this is a pretty darn good map for it.
Yeah, no, I was around. The aggression up mid-map worked out, so like, let's go right back to it on the other side. Play behind Scrap Sniper will be the call. Avizi gets a blood. Hydra is going to deal with Shotzi the Rabbit as he just goes vertical and he loses him. Hook able to get one from the other side and guns a second. Why not? Scrap's suddenly like, all right, well, that started well.
Yeah, it did. I mean, well, Hook has 2 in the round. Some great shots from him with that M15. So a lot of time, though, for Scrap to work with.
I love these 1v1s where you just got a ton of time to go.
And I don't mean to be like a hindsight Henry here, but like if Hook played his in this one, he may have a Hellstorm. He might just win the 1-on-1.
Yeah, no, probably does.
Still might win it anyways. Just waiting for Scrap to make the move.
I thought he was just pulling a Damon Barlow. 1v1, just lay down somewhere.
Hey, sometimes it's the best play.
If it's karma, it works. Plan will go in at B. And now Hook. No utility to use, just raw gunny. Did Scrap get anything to work with outside the pistol snipe?
No, he's got to drive it.
He did? Okay. I blacked out. Scrap's gonna peek. Just got eyes on bomb the second Hook got there. Backs it up. Gets spotted. Yeah. Might have stolen with the pistol or snipe, but Dravik makes it a little bit easier. So back-to-back rounds now for Thieves. See if they go hunting out mid-map. It looks like a kind of a double peek through P3. Now they'll back it up. Everybody here for OpTic on to B. Hydra out of the play for now. So you have a 4v3 towards the back here. Trophy is gobbling, and Hydra is taking the full wrap of all of North America.
He needs his teammates to find one. Because you see Dashy again is watching the full flank. But yeah, he needs them to find one to pull the attention away. Or will the timing work out now? I mean, he's just so far away from the fight.
Yeah. He got there all 4 heads in turn. Well, I guess Hydra's on the flank.
Yeah, he's flanking.
Obviously, it could play out very differently if Thieves get an entry, like you said. Last time they got a first blood behind a Beezy on offense, and the round you thought fell apart after that to the Scrap clutch. This time it's Hydra that finds the opener. Dashy, though, takes Mr. Clutch out of it with a pick and the snipe. 3 versus 3.
You just get on it. You just get on the bomb right away.
Oh, he isn't checking.
Yeah, there's a smoke down, and I mean, Mercules just
Okay.
And this is why you.
I thought Hydra was going to hop up and just at least take a gander at it, but
kind of trusting your teammates to watch the cross, or yeah.
I mean,
not expecting that.
Yeah. And maybe Scrap would have been that guy that probably had that angle, but he got sniped. Probably was the guy that would have had that angle.
This is one way to watch the A-bomb. Just in the crate carried by a helicopter.
Hercules, I thought caught, but Hook there with him. That'll be the blood. Scrap. First to die for Thieves again. OpTic once again going to group up over towards B. Last time they were able to win it in a 4v4 scenario is Hydra worked the flank. That's going to be a, well, this time Hydra's going to have to cut it up closer.
That helps.
That's a massive nade combo there from Thieves. Bomb is still going to get planted. Hook with a little bit of info. No flank this time. They're just going to group it up and try to hit it. Hook gets position, but we'll get traded out. 2 versus 2 now. 30 to go. Okay, well, there's a good nade and there's a bad nade. That's the bad. Tying us up. Hook leading the lobby. Wolfpack for OpTic Texas. They're like, come to be.
I mean, again, these are just right up the middle of the map.
Yep.
Within the first 15 seconds.
Very opposite of playstyles, at least with regards to map control, that's for sure.
Shotzi is the one key here. He snuck his way through. Well, he's going to check the bomb. Hydra just comes out a window. He's going to be ticked off at that death. Just weird time is going his way, but into the 3 versus 3.
He almost won it. I mean, Shotzi had to be a bullet as he got traded out. A little flick there from Dashy. Beautiful stuff out of him. A BZ. We might see a next map. Niam going to drop. Scrap. Already a 1v2 clutch. Can he pull off the 1 versus 3? He is in between the entire team, but slips through for now. His only 2 kills are in that 1v2 clutch, and best of luck.
Yeah, we have that. I don't know, in the back pocket.
Yeah, Thieves are. At least I wouldn't be worried about my ability to beat Boston. I'd be worried about my matchup with a team like this, because that's what's going to matter come major time, or it should, assuming things continue to improve for Thieves.
I mean, Thieves should definitely worry about their matchups with Boston.
Well, okay, that was a bad team to pitch.
Yeah, there were a couple of times last year when they didn't, and
yes, all right, okay. Them. No, that was the dumbest team I could have said. So thank you for calling me out. Oh, any other team would have been fine, not Boston. That's a kryptonite. Thieves with the MP control for now, fortunately. There's a team kill there, so we'll slow it down for a second to wait everyone get into the action. You got 3 set up defensively in front of B, looking for the push through mid to maybe pinch. We had number 7 at Mercules. He's gonna get back to it. He's gonna have to be a hero, and he is a hero. He gets all 3. I was gonna say that's a good example we were talking about in Hardpoint. Like you're set up to worry about the pinch. Sometimes the 4-man hit comes from the front. You got to be in a position where you can make a play quickly. And that was a prime example.
Well, and then he's just able to rotate, right? He's the guy watching the pinch, but he's able to get there in time. But I think you just try to dive that in or slide that in if you were that player. BZ goes for the shots, but it doesn't matter. The counter is stopped, and you're right back to attack mode if you are LA Thieves. With Dashy off a spawn, putting shots into everybody. Niam tries to get through, doesn't happen. And, well, it is all about the defense right now.
Yeah, shut him down the goal line twice. But, man, what a play from Hercules to start us off. This might be a game of counter, counter, counter. We'll see if it continues like this. Number 4 and Hydra still kind of behind enemy lines in a way. So he'll get 1, Shall a second, Dash nearly caught, but they're going to wrap this out of here due to the position. Number 6 and Shotzi will hop to his POV. Guess what? I've been hanging out here the entire time. You're wrapping into my trap.
Well, again, sometimes it's just the plays off of the death. And what do I mean by that? When you're going towards bottom A, there's 3, 4 of you. One of you guys dies. You spawn towards top A. That's what happens to Shotzi. And he's like, hey, boys, I'm already set up towards the B point. Let's go. Bring it this way. And that's what they do. So you just have to be aware of that. When that one player dies and they have EMP possession, especially Shotzi, you have to know what's going to happen, but it is quickly countered by Hydra.
That's one of those situations where, yeah, you had 2 still kind of on B side after the score. You tried to like wrap back and pinch kind of the counter opportunity for Thieves. I think Thieves go like 4 for 1 or something. It was pretty well done and picked up by them. They deal with it. And they're able to score. Now back to the fray as we fight out towards rooftops.
That's what I was thinking too. Honestly, on like some of these attack attempts, if you can like kind of plan it, I think at times it's just better to have everyone die if possible, so that you can just spawn.
That you're out of those situations.
Yeah. Right, because the game is giving you sort of counter spawns.
It's like you want that. When, depending on where EMP is spawning. Yeah, like if it's a chance for you to rally it, then no. But if it's spawning out like bad side for you, it's almost like get off the map. Like honestly, just hop off tree side. You're probably in a better position so that doesn't happen. Yeah. You're not wrong. Probably is tough in the moment. Because you're thinking also we have a nice pinch that we could make happen, but it's a little bit riskier, I guess, and actually holding on the defensive side. 90 seconds to go. 2-1 lead for OpTic. Hook and Mercules trying to get a little crossfire action going here to slay out towards Statue. EMP, I thought gonna get dropped, but brilliant shots from
Hydra's
Niam.
there. This is a big one. Yeah, I was gonna say. Somehow Niam stays alive, and well, that hurts because Hydra would have got that first cutoff. You still have a chance here. BZ is alive. Scrap's going on a pinch. Don't say that too often, but all of OpTic are alive. You're gonna look at this, and it's just that trophy death. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a 1v3 from Hercules. Sometimes it's a trophy. Sometimes it's a van.
So that's frustrating.
It's been many things for OpTic over the years.
Yeah.
Holy hell, that is tough. I mean, even if he isn't gonna kill, he just does damage from that position.
I think
it slows them down.
Yeah.
No, he probably does, but like, he just had to be annoying. Like, it'd be some kind of a nuisance. That's probably a tie game 2-2, but the OpTic trophy saves the day. Still, scoring opportunity for Thieves with 30 left to go. Everybody off spawn, scrambling to get inside Little Room and hold this. Scrap, the monster of map 1, not having the best map yet here, but still a lot of gameplay to go.
And this is kind of what we were talking about in the previous match. It's just sort of like, all right, they have it. Do we try to finesse this out of here? Which way do we want to go with this? Try to get somebody moving on the OpTic side, but it's going to be a 3 dead. Scrap's going to hope to maybe stay alive and get this to the open.
They don't have more, yeah.
Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. On the other side, though, for OpTic, I mean, yeah, just great rotations back and forth. And the guy who normally leads those scoring chances is Shotzzy. And we just saw that 2 times in the first half.
You might see it again. Shotzzy finding an opening. Guess who's getting a bigger opening? Then number 5 in behind. You'd love to have Shotzzy still alive. Can Hoot get both? Not going to happen. That'll be the Dravik advantage close range. I believe an M15 was in Hook's hand. So Hydra, after zapping him, wants to keep moving on forward, and the crew is going to do that. You've got one person holding this side.
Quick.
They got a little split. That seemed kind of indecisive from OpTic. Like 2 were going to push through, then if you lost the player, 1 tried to back up. That was just a little, I don't know if it was indecisive or just awkward timings for OpTic.
Yeah, I mean, that's just one of those plays that Shotzzy says, I'm going to go on a pinch, and he hopes his teammates stay alive.
Well, it was like, for a second, it was like 2 of them that were going to push through for the pinch, and then...
Yeah, well, Dashi was trying to wrap the ball out, right? So he's saying, hey, guys, let's get through the middle. That's unfortunately where they ended up being. And yeah, Thieves they went forward, quickly caught them on the rotation, then able to catch them off guard. Now Hydra's trying to set up another one, but Shotzzy, that's the kind of plays he makes.
Yeah. Easy reads, easy reads. 2-2. I was gonna say numbers here for Thieves, but multiple times I want to say that, and Dashi gets 2 or 3. Had some big multi-kills in the respawns. Hook trying to get value with his life towards their back setup and back towards mid. He's going to get dropped, but everybody else on Thieves is going to drop. This should be an OpTic score.
Yeah, stuns do connect, though. Stuns do connect. Ball just has to get through. Dash is able to do it. Beautiful movement from him. And they don't know Shotzzy's here. Yeah, they don't know he's here. The problem, though, for Shotzzy is that ball spawns roof side.
This is a similar situation you had in the first half, just opposite sides of both things. We'll see if Thieves can turn this into a score again. Because you still had 2 players for OpTic on the other side of it. This time, it looks like their back line's going to be able to hold. And who is Dashi again that's able to walk away with the multi-kill. If Easy will be stopped, and this time, you deal with it better if you're OpTic. And well, I mean, that last time too, I think they had 2 players out versus 1 that time, but...
Yeah, it was just that first kill, and Dashi was able to find it. I think it was Hydra who was kind of lurking in their base, and he wins that. That just makes things a little bit easier. And on the other side for LA Thieves, there was 2 players kind of focusing on Shotzzy, working the pinch. So they were so worried about him, I think slowed them down. So OpTic's still in the lead.
Shotzzy taking focus, you don't say. Scrap, able to win 1. Niam, not allowing Shotzzy to find any space behind enemy lines. Behind him now, yep, we'll see what a BZ. Thinking multi-kill for him, and it'll be 2. He'll be able to get up aggressively. Shotzzy, a chance to play spoiler. He just gets through, but that 1 kill is going to delay things here for at least a moment.
Yeah, the fact he gets through the window. I mean, just no one else is doing that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Shotzi's little extra movement to get over the windowsill makes that shot tougher and buys him time. And now he's in a spot to stop this rotation.
What an insane sequence this is from Shotzzy. Unfortunately, Rice, you called this streak in. You lose Shotzzy and Hercules, so You're not gonna be able to turn this into a score, but you buy your teammates some time to at least come off a spawn.
I mean, Hook's just out of this play, though.
Yeah, no, Hook needs to track back here unless his teammates just kill everyone. They know they're missing somebody, so you can see the head turn. Shotzzy gets a multi. Hook, if Hook stayed alive, Hook won his gunfight. This is probably almost like an immediate score for OpTic, or at least immediate chance to score. For now, it'll stall out with just over a minute to play.
Well, watch
That's a
that
hungry trophy.
Yeah, it's a very good trophy. Shotzi's going on the pinch, and Ball resets. So Ball is roof side. Shotzi's already over there. He's just going to play a little spawn kill in the base. Mercules is tracking back towards the EMP. He's going to find a freebie. There are just weird timings all over the place, and with 50 seconds, Mercules is saying, I'm joining my teammates. I'll see you later.
I feel like we had a bunch of like awkward resets today, where it's just based on team positions. Like it just leads to chaos. Chance though for OpTic to put the final nail in the coffin with 40 seconds left to score to go. They get a score here, and they'll likely win this. There's some friendly fire. All three are grouped up. They'll deal with it. Still a lifeline here for Thieves.
They're really going to be their last chance. And well, you got to worry about this guy. Someone does turn though. Yeah, Scrap turns around. He's like, I've been playing this guy way too long. Not the best map from Scrap at a respawn. A bit of a surprise, but they're not done quite yet. On the other side, it is Dashy, who is matching him a little bit better. Who's going to put the nail in the coffin? OpTic with their defense, able to win the overload and stay undefeated.
They want to square up here on Den. It's been a good one for Thieves since Neum has joined, but OpTic able to... My brain just literally crisscrossed itself. All right, map 4 now. There's a BZ in this match on Thieves. Tries to push it to game 5.
It's okay. He was on phase for a very long time.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, that is going to be a 3 dead. Dashy, the last one. SnD is able to find one, but some good time. But you do get one player split, and Scrap's just not going to read that. He is not thinking that Shotzi is going to spawn blue there, but they recover.
Yeah, it helps. I think there's a team kill via nade for OpTic at that same moment. Otherwise, maybe that goes a little bit differently. But yeah, good opening for Thieves. Without trophies at this opening P1, it's tough to stand in here for more than what feels like 10 seconds before you're going to die. It's 4 dead, I believe, again for OpTic, so they're all spawning out far side. You have all the position in the world if you are Thieves. Kind of trying to get in behind will be Neum. We'll see what the timing is like. Looks like the timing is good. 1, 2. It'll end there. Only one left to be at number 5 in Hook. He's going to get dropped by a BZ.
I mean, that is perfect.
That's about as good as it gets. Yeah, you've got them spawning out top left and bottom left. Is new Hardpoint is spawning at bottom right. But Mercules is a butcher. Shotzzy is an opener. And suddenly you've got numbers here for a second when Neum spawning out. A BZ's 2 will keep you in the fight, though.
Yeah, and Shotzi's blocking the spawns, but yeah, somehow you recover off of this. Like, that was best case scenario, right? You know where all of OpTic is coming from.
That went from best case to worst case.
Yeah, as soon as the hill is popping, a BZ, though, is able to earn a Hellstorm, so you have that in the back pocket, but somehow, well, behind the Shotzi plays, OpTic have the spawns.
Yeah, I'm going to make up a stat.
Okay.
Hellstorms on Colossus Hardpoint do jack shit 80% of the time.
That is correct.
That's what it seems like, I swear. With 15 seconds remaining here, a little bit of a chaotic start to this hardpoint. OpTic will get the remaining time. Already set up over the P3. That'll be Neum in position, layering the mid-map. You've got Thieves with tunnel side control, statue control, cargo control. They've got control of just about everything. OpTic going to be rotating out of old from a similar position. Last time they were able to find picks that made it messy. Can they do it again? Well, it'd be easy. Oh, okay. Well, it led to a team kill as well. I mean, half of that clip might have gone into the wall.
It happens to the best of us.
It's like Amos is pulling one way, you're just fighting against it, but Hydra, as he gets you too. Okay, how does Hook get 2 there? And he's still doing damage to a 3rd.
Well, and these are the plays. I mean, you had the play at the start of P2, and this one, like, this is going to be a map where it could feel like Thieves should be up 100, and they are not. Just due to this, stuff like that, and now you are flipping them behind enemy lines for P4.
What's the motto for OpTic Texas that I just keep saying? When it matters, dude. They get the kills, they get the plays, they turn up when it matters. Another one. I mean, honestly, that's kind of like last map, right? Like, just big plays when it mattered. Big individual moments that were the difference. We're still losing, but this could be a blow. I mean, you've got Dashy 4 and 10, a 5 and 9 for Mercules. Like,
no, this could be a blowout.
Absolutely could be. And what did you say at the start of this map? Like, you get a lot of like 100-point advantages very quickly here. It's like 2 plays. are the reason why we have a lead change.
Well, and just right there, I mean, Hook gets another double and then gets them the good spawns. So Hook makes another play. So Hook at this P3 and P4. Somehow OpTic has the lead. It has felt like Thieves have been in control, but you blink and it does not matter as the SMGs for OpTic Texas going off.
I know Hook. You've been a big fan always. You've got Hook on the left butt cheek, Nuke on the right.
Dude, that'd be an awesome tattoo, actually.
In front now, our OpTic. Winning gunfights at Old, trying to deal with the BZ at New, and they're able to do that. Now, second set of rotations, and yeah, did I think OpTic were gonna be up 20, considering how it started? No. But Hook and Shotzi, the subs are fighting.
No, they are. And I mean, Hook has been in, just great form. As he's going to keep this up. He's at 16 and 13. Shotzi at 17 and 13. Now they have control of the map, and this is the problem. I think this is what OpTic do better than anyone. When they have these advantages, they take advantage of it.
And I think we saw the opposite of that. When they're in trouble, I think it's what separates good from great more than anything is getting out of bad spots or just making sure your bad spots aren't as punishing as they could be. They survived as Thieves were hot. Can Thieves now do the same thing as OpTic start to get going?
Yeah, they actually are doing a pretty good job, and they flipped the spawn. So, yeah, both teams are just doing enough. And Thieves, that was actually interesting. They just 3-stacked the hill. They kind of let OpTic do whatever they wanted, but it's Hook again.
Yeah, 3 players means 3 kills for a Hook. Look at him and Shotzi, 19 and 14 apiece. Listen, ARs, you other 2, get in the hard point. We're feasting. It's all kills for OpTic outside of that nade.
It's a big one. He gets some spawns. Scrap was able to stay alive. He snuck through, wins that gunfight on the Shotzi, and he actually gives them the spawns. But the clutch gunfights we are talking about happen again.
Dashy has been that guy time and time again, or Hook on this particular map. But yeah, one multi is the difference. You do everything right if you are Thieves, and then you get pieced.
Remember we were talking about last year? It's like, Colossus hasn't been very chaotic. This one has been chaos.
No,
There's been like these clutch multi-kills that have sort of flipped spawns, right? No one's been really able to take advantage of some of the scenarios that they have put themselves into.
It feels like, week 3 Colossus, kind of. But it really has just been the play-making ability, less than like split spawns or reading spawns. OpTic are up just about 30. P3 is ready to go. Hook and Shotzi taking over. Let's hear the comms out from OpTic Texas.
Side left guy. You're the best. I spawned in a roll there. All yellow, all yellow.
Let's try to buy time burst.
Yeah, sit on top. I have a trophy of time. Can you watch my tunnel? I'm in there.
I
Need it front.
Upper crest of time.
Me too. I'm ironing cross. Taco. DC cross. 2 front. Another one front.
I'm deep pitching. Yo, one guy could go top mid or tunnel.
Okay.
It's Neum. I'm on a deep pinch though.
Got head, I'm one shot.
Got one.
I see you.
I think they're flipping.
Back yellow, Hydra. You're missing a strap.
Grab in here.
They're both there.
One shot got heady. Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. I'm flooding tunnel.
You have blue side.
There should be one tunnel.
Spawn got it. I'm gonna try it.
Blue shot with you.
Tunnel, weak. Hydra tunnel. Both on time.
No one? Bro.
Wait, where are we spawning?
I'm picking up. Deep left, one of them.
Neum was there. Top crate. 2 gold.
Yo, I only have front new. What's open?
We have 3 on. We're 2 world.
I have your
We're missing
help.
one. Could be top mid.
Two going left. Yeah, there's 2 left.
Top mid. He's down. Top mid. On the steps. One shot.
One's in the back. I can't
Yo,
Yo, top mid jumped out front new. Hydra. Nice.
There's someone in the back of me. Backside top. One shot.
Get I got time.
Yo, they could go left. They could take a left route.
Yeah, I got it.
Yo, top mid.
Tell me.
Not weak. It's the hearts on top mid scrap.
One was left out on me.
We're gonna hit left on. I'll pick it up on spawn.
Easy.
In the back.
In the back of me. Abe dead.
Still more in the back.
Oh my god.
You got time? All the
I need your back. See now.
We need ready. Come back to step. Start, baby.
I'm trying to.
What do you know? Another scary moment, and Dashy gets 2, tacks on a 3rd, on 5 straight, make it 6. He is beaming. And yeah, we were kind of chatting to each other to listen in. Like, this has been a very pedestrian series for arguably the best player in the game right now in Mercules. And you're still on the cusp of winning this one 3-1 over Thieves.
Yeah, I mean, again, a slow start, but once they have gotten into their rhythm, they are just so hard to stop. They just put you in the blender. They don't allow you to get out of it. You heard it in the comms, right? They know where everybody is spawning, what to expect up next, and this is why OpTic right now are looking to be the best team in the game throughout stage 2.
40 more, and they'll close out the series. Into our third set, Hook just continues to find multi-kills all over the place. It's like they're free. 29 and 21, 5 spray. Don't worry, I'll trade that out. Streak is still going. Dashy's got a Hellstorm. Hook's got a Hellstorm. Are you gonna need him? I don't think so. If we get to a P3. But as I said, they really were.
BZ's
ton him
found
down.
one last time at P2, so you know.
That's true. That's true.
You never know. But, well, I mean, P2's about to come up, and you're able to find 3 dead. BC and Hydra are going to try to hold spawns for Thieves. This is going to be the one-on-one, and Hydra's able to win it. The problem is, though, 2 of his teammates are out of the play. Quickly, though, they rotate back in. This is going to be the last chance here for Thieves. Expect a Hellstorm, by the way. Yeah.
Here it comes. This wouldn't be the first P2. They got into a decent position, though. Things crumbled quickly. Hydra at least able to get one as the streak is called. Nobody at the point for now. Try to dodge the streak, get back into it. Shotzzy trying to open it up. That's going to be an M15 at range. That's a difficult fight for him. It'll toss his utility, try to stay up. Mercules, though, finds a multi, tries to send it through for another. Thieves looking to put together maybe their best hold of the map at a time that they desperately needed one. As I say that, Hook pops a triple. You still, with the back spawn, have reinforcements here. You just want to keep them there at this point. If you are OpTic, you have the luxury of a rotation and a lead.
Yeah, I mean, OpTic, they're just trying to get a couple of points here and there, right? Just make them panic and not to be able to rotate. And, well, that's exactly what happened. Now Thieves, 8 seconds before this P3 pops, they have to get here, trying to flood through tunnel, but Mercules, the nade's going to connect, the shots are going to connect. Now it's going to be a break with a full setup here for OpTic. This is going to be tough.
Hook, Shotzzy, Dashy on a race for who can get to 40, if they even have opportunity to do it. Thieves have got to break, and they got to break now. Only thing getting broken might be the Thieves' back. Mercules inside, Shotzzy lining them up. 10 more seconds to go. Thieves spawning out, trying to get through. Shotzzy trying to decide what route he wants to take. It's going to be a flank route. Not even going to get there in time.